Did you guys know that $4 billion are generated every year from mining Ethereum? If you've ever wanted to earn from mining Ethereum but didn't possess the resources, hardware, or technical skills required to operate a mining rig, then we got some good news for you. Because Ethereum is now proof of stake instead of proof of work, and the earning will be shifted from miners to validators. And if you are interested in becoming one but don't have the 32 ETH required to start, Amplifi is here to help. Cult Dao has successfully passed a 13 ETH proposal to put into Amplifi. But before we do that, we need to dig deeper and let us show you the features of Amplifi and how it can help you and Cult Dao generate passive income. Welcome to your one-stop shop for all things related to crypto. So without further ado, let's begin the video. Before we get started, make sure you smash the subscribe button, hit the bell icon to never miss any interesting videos from me. Having said that, let's get to the video. Welcome to Cult Dao on steroids. What is Amplifi? Amplifi dubs itself as the world's first crypto protocol for perpetual yield through a reward-paying crypto annuity, which derives its intrinsic value from blockchain validator acquisition and revenue distribution. Amplifi distributes earning in the form of its Amplifi tokens and awards holders in ETH if they decide to lock their amplifier in a fuse pool for at least 1 year. Locking an amplifier in a fuse pool further entitles the holder to volume-based trade fees via Amplifi's mintable governance token gAMP. I know, all this sounds confusing right now, but watch this video to the very end and you will understand everything. The problems that plague most of the passive income blockchain protocols are that either their tokens don't hold any intrinsic value and are not backed by a protocol's value or revenue, or they have impossibly high yield causing uncontrolled token inflation, or the investors hold the option to compound or sell and most of the investors end up selling. So how does Amplifi tackle these problems? Well, it has some unique features that we all will discuss right now. To begin with, Amplifi's native tokens is intrinsically valuable as a necessary gateway to external yield. Secondly, it has built-in mechanisms to permanently balance inflation and deflation with every single transaction. And its token is not reliant on new investors to maintain its price. You can also lock Amplifi tokens to get a variety of financial rewards which are ineligible to those who sell their tokens without locking them. Amplifi is backed by income-generating Ethereum validators that direct dividends to the holders of Amplifi, and it amplifies their value in ETH. Amplifi makes sure that the value of their token is safeguarded by numerous built-in deflationary mechanisms. To start earning with Amplifi, first you have to acquire 20 Amplifi tokens. Then you have to exchange your 20 Amplifi tokens to create an amplifier. Once you create an amplifier, you earn native yield in perpetuity. Your yield remains stable over the years and only decreases slightly each time you decide to claim your tokens. You can also join a fuse pool and lock your amplifier to earn ETH validator emissions and higher native yield for 1, 3, or 5 years. So simply said, Amplifi's goal is to run validators, use trade fees and platform fees to increase aggregated yield, and then distribute that yield to its holders with an amplifier through a series of dividend trackers. Amplifi is Amplifi's native token. We know the ticker is confusing, but it is what it is. The total supply of Amplifi is 121,373 tokens, while the initial circulating supply was 82,373. There is no limit on the maximum purchase and maximum sell. The token is pegged with the stablecoin USDC on V2 of Uniswap. The new stablecoins aligns with Amplify's goals. As we all know, in the current economic conditions, investors are more liquid in stablecoins than non-pegged digital assets. It also offers an additional support against market volatility by allowing investors to buy and sell their Amplify tokens in a stable USD equivalent. The investors will still earn a dual yield through Amplify and ETH rewards, but are now able to enter and exit token positions through a highly liquid stablecoin. And it also helps Amplify accommodate investors who prefer taking profits in a stable currency like USDC. Now let's go with the technicals and just talk about the transparency of Amplify. What I love about this is usually you see me start on CoinGecko or Dex Tools and we go over the chart and go over all that stuff. But with Amplify, it is all on their website, and that's what I really like about it. This right here really stands out the most to me. First, Decentralized Annuity. Right there, that is the first thing I see on this website. It is a first mover advantage. It's right there in your face and it's telling you what they are doing literally in 3 words. That right there is bullish to me because their marketing is really on point. So as you can see, the website very professionally done. It explains you everything on how it works. Basically, you acquire 20 Amplify tokens. If you want, you can decide to create an amplifier. I don't know why you would be in this if you're not going to create at least an amplifier. That does take 20 tokens to do that. Then you will earn a yield perpetually through Amplify. And if you choose to join a pool, you can join it for 1, 3, or 5 years, and that will give you ETH validator emissions and higher yield. So right there, boom, just tells you everything that you need to know. Gives you the example. 1 year fuse. If you decide to fuse your amplifier for 1 year, you will get a 159% standard APY. But you also get 11% boost. So instead of 159%, now it turns into 170%. So that's very good. Then you'll get 20% of the ETH pool and then 0.125 gAMP, which is claimable. So you would lock your amplifier up for a year. That is what you would get. If you would like to lock up for 3 years, it goes even higher in its yield and also what you get out of ETH. So if you do it, you get your standard rate of your 159%, but it will add an additional 23%. Because you're locking up longer, you deserve to get more yield. So then you would be looking at 182% standard APY, 35% you would get out of the ETH pool, and then 0.35 of gAMP claimable. And the last lockup period is 5 years. So once again, your standard 159% APY, but then you get an additional 39% APY boost for whopping 198%. And you will get 45% of the ETH pool and 1 gAMP claimable. So this is amazing, where it's showing you everything, how it gets done. The website's very well professionally done. They also have single side staking. So if you cannot afford 20 Amplify, when the price keeps going up and you can't afford it and you're watching this video 2 or 3 years later, you now can also stake just for 38% APY. This is very similar to what Hex does. Hex has an average of 38% APY. Well, this you don't have to worry about having 20 Amplify in order to get that 159% APY. You can get it right here at 38%. So they have all different types of functions, and you got a little calculator right here. You know, if you got 10 amplifiers and you lock it up for a year, if the price stays where it's at, you're going to gain $30,459 for that year. You know, bring it up to 20. Say you got a little bit more money and you want to lock it up for 3 years. If the price just stays where it's at, $187,325 will be your projected income. So I like this right here. Very professional done calculator. And then when you go a little further into it, right there, boom, you have your chart. As you can see, people are buying and locking up because you're not seeing that much sell pressure. You're seeing way more green candles than red candles. This is the beginning. Yes, it's a hype cycle. Everyone's excited for it, but this has been out for almost a month now, people. Over a month, and it is in a nice beautiful up and to the right chart. You don't see this with most coins that come out during the bear market. They have a hype cycle that goes up and then they crash right back down. So as you can see, as I said earlier, 121,323 was the initial supply. Right now, the current circulating supply is 39,323. Why is that? Because of that circulating supply, people have been locking up their Amplifi. So 31,329 has been removed from circulation. Total number of amplifiers, 1,269, and through 763 of those 1,269 amplifiers are fused, more than half. So that's 60%. You're seeing people lock it up for the long term. This is what people are doing on Ethereum, but they're doing it with Amplifi and gaining more APY. In my opinion, this chart will continue going up and to the right. You'll probably see a nice, long, healthy trend line for a long time. And actually, I could probably bring this down here. Bring that up here. So we almost wanted to break out of that trend line, but it just went right back up and bounced right back off of it. So my bet is you're just going to see a continuation. It'll be very similar to Hex when it first started. You know, Hex had a hype cycle in the beginning, but once it got going, it was nice, steady up into the right chart, and that's what I believe we've already started. We just skipped over the hype cycle and just went right into it, up into the right chart. Everything about the technicals on Amplifi to me is bullish, and I like the project for that reason. Now you absolutely see why I am so bullish on Amplifi and why I think it's going to be a very big player in the crypto game. Well, that's it for today's video. What do you think about Amplifi? Write your thoughts in the comments and share this video with your crypto friends. Finally, do not forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell icon for more amazing videos like this one. You're going to have Amplifi, Cult Dao, price, go, boom.